Well, we're working our way here in the holiday forecast, and when it comes down to our 4th of July forecast, know that it does remain active. Now, it's in quotations, as what we're seeing is that we're not dealing with high wind concerns, but it's going to be breezy. We're not going to deal with cold temperatures, but it's cooler than average. And then there are some storm chances, but they are going to be widely scattered. So there are some elements we're watching, but it shouldn't be a day where we have canceled events due to weather. Now, we will see that really our 4th of July is going to be the most active day of our 7 days past our Thursday here. Friday through next week, we're talking bright and quiet conditions. Our one little hiccup will come on Saturday, where another front is going to approach the region, bring some increasing winds, and with dry air conditions as well as dry soil concerns, there will be another mention of some elevated fire threat. Now, here for our Thursday, what we're dealing with again is our most active day, where we have a little bit of some storms. It's a little cooler than that normal by almost 15 degrees, and then we have a bit of a breeze to watch. And we are noting that breeze comes out of the northwest, strongest into the afternoons, which is what's keeping those temperatures within those 70s, but also out of the northwest is where we're ushering in some of those widely scattered showers and thunderstorms. Most of the day is that sunshine. In the afternoon hours, you can see just really spotty little areas of maybe a pop-up shower, maybe a rumble to include with it, but the severe threat is extremely low. But with many trying to get out and enjoy here again a holiday, you'll want to keep yourself wary. If you hear thunder roar, head indoors. Lightning can still be dangerous, but we'll note that it's that northerly flow that's going to keep here our 4th of July feeling more like June, as we'll keep the temperatures even into those 60s through Yellowstone and Cody, 74 into Worland, 72 into Lander, 72 into Casper, to 67 into Gillette. So definitely a cooler day, but we are going to see that there is that turnaround in the conditions that will be made, and quickly even here as we roll from our Thursday into our Friday, we'll be back to that warming trend. Now, note that our average high for this time of the year is those mid 80s. Now, lower 80s should still feel pleasant, especially with lighter winds around and all day sunshine, but we are going to see that as we head into our Saturday forecast, we do have another one of those little hiccups, and that's going to be with some of those increasing winds. But we do note that the increasing winds come from the southwest, and with that type of wind, that does bring warmer conditions as well as pairs up with the dry air and the dry soils. Now, again, not high wind concerns here in place, but enough of that wind with the type of conditions that we have in place. We'll have to keep an eye on there being mentioning some of those critical fire concerns, as well as it being the 4th of July. So with fireworks, you want to make sure that you are celebrating safely, especially in these types of conditions. Definitely better conditions for Friday and Sunday, as we'll have some cooler temperatures, not as much of that warmth and not as much of that wind. But we are noting that we have lots of sunshine to work with. What's causing for those winds is a little front, but next week we see that those temperatures will be heading back towards the 90s.